All right, folks, and we are back here with map number 2. It was Follow eSports who did take map 1, which was Cash, but LunatiK has a chance to still tie the series if they can get this win here on Inferno. It was Follow eSports pick, so LunatiK will get that CT side first, and we already are live here with the pistol round. Right now, we do have FE really just charging up the alt mid right now. Looks like they might try to go for some type of quick mid or maybe just a really hard apartment hit.
Yeah, they're pushing in here all at once now.
Yeah, look at this crossfire.
Oh, they don't even try to look at him. It looks like a Hades takes... Oh, sorry. Wabbit. I'm sorry, I'm totally lost here.
It's all good, man. But Drake isn't lost. He's just sitting here dominating the halls right now as he's gotten all 4 kills that have taken place so far this round, at least against the Follow eSports side of things. Ocean trying to bring it back. He does catch Invert, but he's in a real tough 1v3.
Yeah, Ocean... just creeping around here, trying to see if anyone's going to push him at all. Do you think he's just trying to stay alive? And it's too late. Dumore takes him out with a USB.
Right, I mean, that round it was just like Follow eSports, like I said, really just trying to go for a heavy apartments control on the pistol round. The problem was Drake, and I'm not sure who the other player was that pushed in the bedroom, but they had just like a crazy crossfire down the halls, and Drake came up big off of it with the 4 kills. So it was kind of crazy that LunatiK was just so perfectly set up for the play that Follow eSports was trying to go for. It was almost just like a hard counter to it, and it was well executed. And now FE will just be forced to bot the Tech 9s and hope for the best. They will try to press the banana, but they've been spotted by Stan already.
Yeah, Stanislaw backing off after getting that kill, waiting for any more of them to push through the smoke, but they're just waiting it out. They don't want to lose another man to that spray down. Looks like Ocean preparing a flashbang here. They re-smoke banana, though. They're just being very patient here.
And Draw Soul has another smoke as well, and an incendiary. So this can get really rough if FE want to just try to do a late B hit. They're just going to keep getting stalled out and then eventually take damage off that fire. And there is the smoke being refreshed again.
Yep. Now they're working their way up. They're probably going to walk yet another smoke, blocking them off, and looks like a Molotov ready to go out if they push through that, but they're not doing it. They're just playing it extremely carefully here. They're going to have to pretty much rush in at the last few seconds to get this bomb plant. Once the smoke dissipates, Statutory boosting up there, trying to pick one of the spools. It looks like here comes the push. They're running through the fire. They just need to get this bomb plant. They got 30 seconds left.
Yeah, I mean, this is one of the rough things about the B-bomb site on Inferno. It's such a tight choke point. It can easily just be blocked off by smoke after smoke, delaying you until the last 30 seconds or so to execute. And then on top of that, once you do execute, you may get forced to an incendiary like that because you just have to get in the site because the clock is killed so much. And so it can just be so hard to contest against that. Like, you have to really be able to establish some early picks at B or some early pressure that push people back and or bait their nades out or what have you, just to give yourself a better chance. And then on top of that, they're ecoing. So it was always going to be tough for Follow eSports to make that work, and they're likely going to just, slip into a 0-3 deficit.
Yep, Drake managed to spot them in alt mid, take a little bit of damage on them. No, actually, he missed them, and he just backs off and smokes mid, holding up a spot at Arches here. L's going to be pushing through the apartments, jumps into pick, is taken down by Dumore. They're all just pouring out. Dumore and Drake cleaning them up one by one. Hades manages to get Dumore, and then Invert finishes off Hades.
Right, yeah, I mean, it's a 3-0 start for LunatiK. It all just really came off of winning that pistol round. Follow eSports, tried to make the force happen on the second round. It didn't happen, and then obviously they were forced to stay there just to get full guns this round. So that allows LunatiK to get the 3-0 start, but now we do have our first opening gun round, and this is where we'll see what Follow eSports can put together here on the T side, see if they can't do something. I mean, they won the first map. They can win this map and win the series. This is their map pick, so they must have some liking to it. So we'll see what they can do as they're just kind of in default positions for now.
Yeah, 3 pushing down banana right now. They're just spamming through that smoke, trying to see if anyone's getting a little too close. And they have backed off pretty effectively. They've spread out now through alt mid and mid, seeing if there's going to be any pushes through apartments. Banana getting re-smoked again. Statutory spraying through, just seeing if he can pick one off. Stanislaw gets smoked out at Arches here. And Drake throwing a nade in mid, spamming through it. See, they push through, but he doesn't manage to hit any of them. Well, it's 1 damage on Ocean, probably from that nade. And now they're just waiting for this smoke to dissipate. It looks like it throws a beautiful grenade over at Stanislaw there in the cubby. He's down to 54 HP. Hades looking at Porch there, making sure he doesn't get flanked. Just looks like his team is, they're going back to Banana, but Invert manages to take down Wabbit. Now he's going to back off as they put some pressure on him. He manages to take down Ocean, and the bomb is down. They're going to retrieve it, though, as he re-smokes Banana.
Right, I mean, they're just getting held up once again here. I mean, LunatiK's just done a great job of getting these picks. They put like a 3-man pressure on Banana and just were relentless with it. And once again, it's Follow eSports with a main disadvantage trying to be forced into B, and it's just not going to work out.
LunatiK, there was 3 of them waiting there as they pushed through.
And they were there the whole time. You know, they opened up with a 3-man aggression. Banana and Follow eSports just got, you know, trapped into it, and there you have it. Now it's likely going to be a 5-0 start for LunatiK.
Yeah, it looks like Follow is opting for some Tech 9s now, some Kevlar here and there, whatever they can pick up. Just they're going to want to try to get some guns off the CTs, use them against them. Smoke's up in mid here. Doesn't look like he's going to push through, or is he? He's going to get pop flashed from his teammate? Not sure. No, they're just waiting to see if anyone's pushing out a Banana. Here they come through.
Yeah, trying to...
Sorry.
No, they're just trying to... Yeah, they're just trying to come up the lane. They just got completely shut down there. That was just a save round, obviously. Like you said, I mean, you read it right. They tried to pop flash with the smoke and make a play, but coming up that lane can be so difficult when players are, especially since there was a double pit set up from LunatiK. It's like suicide trying to come up lane against a double pit play like that. And so it is the 5-0 start here for LunatiK. Follow eSports. They will go ahead and get their second buy round in. They have the op for the first time on Wabbit, and they'll just have to see what they can do with it here.
Now, you mentioned at the start that you feel Inferno is the most heavily CT-sided map in the rotation, so LunatiK is definitely benefiting from that.
Yeah, definitely. And in fact, like that's why it's so important to win T-side pistol. That maybe some of the few rounds you get in a situation like this. So, I mean, Follow eSports at this point, they're going to have to try to figure out like 4 or 5 gun rounds just to give themselves a chance, basically, without having to do some type of heroics on their own CT side. To make it manageable and not rely on a miracle, they need to come up with, like I said, 4 or 5 rounds. So we'll see there. They're trying to pick into B yet again. No smokes up this time.
Stanislaw just about to peek this. He's going to throw smoke out. Oh, figured he was going to peek right into that and Wabbit would take him out, but no dice there. And they're just, again, patiently waiting for these smokes to dissipate. They're definitely not in a hurry.
Yeah, it seems like they want to go late B again, but Drossel still has a smoke to refresh it, plus an incendiary to put behind it, so it'll be kind of similar, just smoking them off yet again, either forcing them through it or killing a lot more clock, and then they'll be forced through the incendiary to take damage as they actually hit in. So this could be another just easy mop-up round for LunatiK unless some big entries come in from Follow.
Here it comes. They're going through. Fire's going out. They're running right through it. Stanislaw with a beautiful flank in his own fire, or his teammate's fire, whoever threw that. But Hades and Ocean mopping up 2 more of them. Now it's 3 on 2. Oh, but Drake manages to stop the bomb plant. Hades gets taken down by Drake.
Yeah, and I mean, again, it's just Follow eSports getting caught one of those tough late B pushes where you're stuck behind a smoke. You have an incendiary you have to run through, and someone died even off of that because they got trapped inside of it. And then on top of that, to make it even more complicated, you have Stanislaw lurking inside that smoke, catching people off guard. So just so many things that Follow eSports had to deal with there. Like I said, that's one of the major reasons why this map is so CT-side, just how hard it is to make B hits work on this map. If the CT side's playing appropriately with their nades, it's just so difficult to get past.
Yeah, you have to be pretty brave to push through your own smoke, but your own smoke and fire, it almost seems like a suicide tactic, but it manages to work out for him.
Yeah, Stanislaw made a big play off of that for sure, no doubt about it. He got a couple of nice kills out of it. But Follow eSports, they're on max loss bonus now, so they can force up the AKs for quite some time until their money's reset. But now it's just about trying to find something that works, and they're going to try their luck at mid, but Drake playing aggressive in the window could definitely catch some frags here, but falls back.
Now they're pushing through mid. They managed to take out Drake at Porch. Arch is smoked off. Fire going now out from Invert. He manages to op one and Dumore roasts one of them. And now they're retreating back to the B bomb site. Stanislaw throwing some fire to hold off Arch. Hades peeking out of apartment, though. He's going to be able to take out Dumore and Pit. Oh, he was just about to see him. He manages to flash and just back off. And now Drossel at spools with the op here. Takes down Statutory. They're spraying now through the spools. He manages to hold him off, taking down Els. And now it's 4v1.
Yeah, I mean, that time, follow eSports, they try to work up mid, they try to make something happen, they don't, but at the very least, they try to fall back to late B, and at least with the action they had at mid, they caused some rotations and didn't get trapped behind smokes or were able to come up B, but Drossel was just lurking there the whole time with the op and closes it out, and it's a double op setup right now for LunatiK, so you have one op at each side at this point, one covering mid, one covering the B bomb site, so that's just going to add even more, hurdles that you have to get past, and it's a save round, and now LunatiK, they're so confident, they're going to just push up mid, and so far it's an even exchange.
Yep, 4v4 now, but a lot of terrorists are getting low on health. They're going to be pushing through mid now. Dumore up in ultimate, takes down Els, peeks in mid. Drake's going to steal those kills from him, though. And now Wabbit all alone at A site, no bomb. I'm sure he just wants to save the M4, but these guys are going to hunt him down, I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean, he's in such a difficult situation at this point. There's so many people to work against, and Drake will find him. And yeah, it's just like LunatiK has gotten to the point now where they're just winning so many rounds. They're so confident. They probably feel they can do almost anything and still win. And there they just throw in like a quick mid rush, pressure coming from mid and Banana. Follow eSports, forced to choose a route. They try to go mid, and they just get flanked from Banana. And they also get held off from Dumore, who had already pushed into alt to cut them off as well. And that's just so hard to deal with. I mean, you're already getting crushed 7-0, and then LunatiK just jumps right in your face. And that's just LunatiK now being able to dictate the pace of this game. Like I said, just being able to throw in whatever they want and be successful.
But Follow's still able to fully buy because they've been getting a lot of lost money here. They just need to try to get
that didn't work.
Rounds away. Ooh.
Yeah, Sandsol tried to get pop flash in, but it didn't work. It actually blinded him, and so now he's got to be a little bit worried, but they get the incendiary, so they're going to hold off the B rush for now.
Yeah, I mean, he's just backing off to second oranges there. It looked like he was going to set up a pop flash at first oranges, but didn't go for it because they didn't push through.
And they still have 2 smokes here at B as well, so they can just keep refreshing this and kill it down to 20 seconds once again.
Statutory just waiting at the smoke, spamming through it. See if he can get one. Drake backing off through arches now. I think he saw one in mid, and that's why he backed off, expecting some kind of a push. Of course, getting re-smoked at Banana. What else?
Yep, and this is their last one, but it still forced them into the last, 20 so seconds of the round. So it's, again, the same situation. But no one's really rotated from A, so at least they kind of have that on their side. No one's really here to help these 2 side players yet, so if they can just trade out, they have a chance.
Yep. Now they've managed to push in. Stanislaw gets taken down. Drossel completely smoked out. He was flashed earlier, too, just completely blinded in every way imaginable. And he's just going to patiently wait to see if he can spot one. As soon as it fades, he misses him and backs off a little bit into construction with his teammate. It's 4v5 here. Drake pushing up now, manages to take down Ocean. Statutory is going to peek, and he gets invert, and lots of other kills going by now. Drossel, the only one left, he's taken down by Els. First round for Follow.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, the big thing there was because LunatiK was playing so passive at mid. Like, they had a guy in library, a guy at pit, a guy at balcony. They had no information on that brackets mid, like the first level of mid, so to speak. And with that, they could never really rotate anyone off A because they were just unaware of where Follow eSports was at. They had no information, as I said. And with that, even if they got smoked down to the last 20 seconds, they still had like a 4-on-2 execute on B. So, and the rotation was so far away, and Follow eSports capitalizes on that to win their first round. But now they're trying their luck at B again. This time LunatiK a bit more aggressive. They'll find the opening pick, but not getting too greedy. They've already dropped back with this man advantage.
Drossel's now pushing up to the very corner here. He manages to spot Wabbit with he's flashbang there. And he backs off and they smoke it.
Yeah, I mean,
very typical.
Big plays here from LunatiK at B. Sanslaw getting aggressive, getting a pick, and then Drossel getting pot flashed by Stan for a second one. So they've already done so much damage here early at the B bomb site.
Statutory just jumping, trying to see if he can peek one by CT side there. And another smoke going out. And Drake, he's still got a smoke at arches, so he can throw this from arches over to Banana for another smoke. It almost seems like they should just either push through already or give up and go A. But I don't know. I mean, they're pushing through now. They seem to have taken my advice. Drossel just hiding in the smoke there. Peek out, takes down Ocean. Stanislaw gets Hades.
Yeah, I mean, it's just LunatiK, you know, just playing a good standard CT side. I mean, they're really controlling the B side of the map. They're forcing Follow into some tough executions. I mean, really the only time Follow had any success is when they could kind of hold off any rotation from A when LunatiK was playing passive and didn't have any intel, and then just kind of win the execution. But there, they suffered some big opening picks, and when you're men down like that, it's very hard to do much. And now their money's been reset. They won one, lost one, and that just plays even more into LunatiK, and they're just getting crushed at mid.
Yep, the bomb is down in Mexican now, and Hades all alone in apartments with that AK. Don't know if he just gonna try to get a couple frags and then go hide, or... There he is. Spots Invert. Invert takes him down with an op. It's another round for LunatiK.
Yeah, and LunatiK at this point up 10-1. It's just been such a dominant CT side. Follow eSports have really not been able to make much happen. You see Hades. Yeah, I mean, this has to be a tactical one, right? I mean, they're getting absolutely hammered right now. And not in the good way, not the way where you go out with your friends at the bar and you have a great time slamming some beers. No, they're just getting hammered in the sense that they're like a weak nail just being repeatedly beaten down by a giant hammer. So they have got to figure something out, and this is they probably should have took a timeout even earlier than this, to be honest.
Yeah, they're really broke right now, so I don't think we can expect a 10-5 at best, maybe a 10-4, 10-3, or sorry, not. Of course, they'd have more than 10 on LunatiK. You know, if not 10-5, then 11-4. You know, something like that.
Yeah. And here's the thing: like, I probably wouldn't even have taken the timeout here. Like, here they don't have any money; they're ecoing anyway. You could have probably just used this round as like a second timeout, not an official one where you just kind of walk around and talk about things because you're going to lose the round. I would have liked to have seen them take a full timeout when they're about to go into a gun round. You know what I mean? Where the round really matters that you're about to go into. This situation, unless they're planning some really elaborate eco strat, it's probably not going to amount to much. That's why I kind of just say I'd rather just use a round like this for like an indirect timeout.
Now, do you think Follow, maybe they're just generally more comfortable on a CT side to start off with? I mean, if you looked at Cash, you know, they started off on CT and they did really well. Or wait, yeah, they started off on CT, right? Or am I wrong?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. So maybe they're just more comfortable with, you know, CT weapons in general and stuff.
Right,
So,
and I think it's just because, like, for one, they have new people on the team. Like, Hades has been on the team for a week, I think. Wabbit, same situation. They've also been playing kind of with like a different 5. Like they used a different 5th instead of 8. I think their last CEVO match and compared to now. So it almost seems like they don't even have a stable 5 just yet, on top of having new people come in. And that's always going to affect how things work on T side when you haven't really practiced together. And if they even if they have practiced together, maybe they haven't hit all the maps yet in their rotation. They've gotten caught on some they haven't. And on top of that, T-side's always tough in general for even the most experienced teams. So, yeah, there's a lot of things stacked up against them on this map, I feel like.
Yep, Hades tried to see if he can get one. Oh, they're getting flanked through Banana in mid here, just trying to hold him off. Stanislaw taking down Ocean. Wabbit gets Stanislaw. And now they're going to steal an M4 from Drossel there. It's 3v3. Looks like... Looks like they're trying to make their way towards B now. They managed to take down Drake. The B side is empty.
Yeah, they've somehow made this work. I mean, they've gotten a couple of kills. They got a couple of M4s, but they don't really have any HP is like the only problem. One nade from Invert kills both of them, actually.
And op works too, you know.
It does.
Oh, here comes the nade. 4 HP. Oh, it's too far away. Looks like Statutory took out Doomore there. Now Invert creeping up. Just has to shoot him once.
Yeah, Ape has to hit the headshot here. Doesn't get it. And he's got the kit, so plenty of time to take care of this. Now it's 11-1 for LunatiK with the bomb plan that does help Follow eSports economy a bit here going to the next round. So they can get a full buy going. But, I mean, LunatiK, they've already gotten enough rounds at this point at 11. If they can win one more, that's a great half. You know, they win out or get 2 more. That's, like, impossible almost to come back from for Follow eSports. So, like, Follow eSports really needs to win out to have a manageable chance of getting back into this game. So we'll see if they can do it.
Follow able to buy this round. Let's see if they can just pick up
check
all of
this
them in
out.
this half.
Drake throwing the first banana smoke, so that means that both site players will have smoke still. So that means a late B hit going to be really hard for Follow if they go for that again.
L's creeping up in apartments here. Looks like we got some spamming through the wood there too. And Invert holding this really tight angle with the op. Some fire went out there and kind of alerted him to their presence. Ocean waiting, spamming the corner a little bit from another teammate. Looks like they're going to pop flash out mid here. Drake is blinded, but they don't try to push that. He is also smoked out, though. Now Ocean spamming through the smoke. Drake spamming in return. Ocean manages to take down Drake. And now Stanislaw taking up position at the cubby there, kind of replacing his teammate.
And they may not check that either, so he could definitely have a chance to catch people rapid, but they are trying to go for late B now, but he does catch one on the fallback, but it's still going to be late B, but Stanislaw realizes it. He sees the pressure fell back off mid, he's rotating back to B, and Drossel still has an incendiary, so he can still do some damage, and the smoke comes down as well, so this is just getting rough for Follow. They're about to get put into another late B hit with no time.
Yep, and it's 4v4. They've just got to commit to something here, pushing into B. There's only one holding it right now. One's rotating through CT. Drossel manages to take down Els and Wabbit. Statutory takes down Draw. And now, Statutory taking down Stanislaw as well. And it's 2v2. Bomb goes down. Do more, rotating through CT. He's peeking out a little bit, smoking his way, but he's trying to spam through it. Pretty accurate shot there, but I don't think he managed to hit him because it's behind that box. Good guess, though, on the positioning.
Yeah, now we have like a backhouse crossfire here for Hayes and 8. They really could use this round here as Invert and Doomore work themselves in. Hades steps out, he grabs a kill on the Invert, so it's all up to Doomore now in a 1v2. It's a big crossfire, he can't get past it, and Hades was the absolute hero of this round. It started off with, towards the end when they were going for that late B hit, Hades was actually the one that threw some nades and caused a distraction at A to prevent the rotation to kind of, allow it. Like you called yourself, there was only one person at B when they actually attacked, and that was due to Hades throwing a great fake at the A bomb site, and then on top of that, he gets the final 2 frags of the round to secure it. So, really big round there for him.
And let's see what they do this time. Stanislaw throwing Molotovs and grenades out. There's a Molotov coming back at them, though. Wabbit manages to op Invert down mid. Flashing banana there, just kind of peeking it, looking for information. Drake trying to retrieve the op. He doesn't seem to be able to pick it up properly. He's got it now, though. Gonna hold these apartments with it. As they just slowly creep up. Looks like they're boosting. Gonna throw a Molotov into the dark room there. And Drake throws the op. He's just trying to get it away from them just in case they manage to kill him and steal it.
Absolutely. And now it's...
Sorry, go ahead.
No, it's just an even situation now at a 4-on-4, and like Follow's economy is in really tough shape. They lose this, they get reset, they don't have much to work with for the final round, and it could be 13-2. So this is a crucial round for Follow Esports to get back into this, and at least they have even situation. So that does favor the terrorists. Let's just see how they can work it. They have CT split 2 to each site, and so let's see if they can work the numbers. Yep.
Doesn't manage to get anyone, but it's just I'm not sure if I've really ever seen anyone do that kind of a flash. Maybe.
Yeah, it's a really common one for this position that Drake's playing, but unfortunately it just wasn't at the right time, and he does get caught. And now Follow Esports, they have a man advantage here, and they have like a really big map control.
And they're managing to go through CT. It manages to take down Stanislaw. Drossel picking up Statutory there, and he's gonna try to smoke him off, but it's too late. They push right through, managing to take him out.
Doomore sees the bomb. He realizes they can't. They lost.
Oh no time.
Poor Follow Esports. Like, they actually do great to get in the CT spawn. They're killing rotators. They're getting the man advantage. Everything's looking great. And then you just realize, like, oh no. The bomb is on the other side of the map. Like, it's like that moment where you get home and you're having a great time and you realize that you left your car windows down and it's just like pouring rain inside your car right now. That's basically what happened. Like, oh, we forgot something really key and it lost them the round.
Hades he only has the Tech 9 for this round. He's just kind of playing in mid a little bit, spamming corners, seeing if he can draw some attention towards them. Not do more flashing, but he's going to get flashed. in the dark room there, and some fire going out. And they're just setting up a crossfire there in apartments. Wabbit manages to take down Stanislaw, and they're executing on B now, pushing through the smoke. Drossel getting a triple kill, holding down that site. Now Hades just picking up a Galil and AK, just trying to salvage this any way he can. 1v4. He's trapped, and he knows it. Manages to take down Dumore, though.
That's it, though, and that's going to be the 13-2 half for LunatiK. So very, very dominant. Really tight frag distribution across, the LunatiK side of things. The teens are close to it. I think the top frag and the bottom frag are only, 2 frags apart, 3 frags apart. So definitely everyone just doing a great job there. Especially just the way that they were playing B. I think that was like Stanislaw and Drossel that had most of the dudes on that side of the map. They just did so well holding that area. And LunatiK had a huge half just from their whole team. And with that said, follow eSports. They lose pistol. This game's pretty much over already. Even still, they have to win 13 of their own CT rounds to force an overtime, or 14 to win in regulation. That is a tough task to tackle.
Yeah, at LunatiK, basically, if they win pistol round, it's almost guaranteed that they're going to close it out. No problem.
Everyone hold your candles up for follow eSports here, boys. It's a rough night. They did win the first map, though, so at least they'll get a tie out of this if they can't make the comeback happen, so at least getting a point for the night, but I'm sure they were hoping for the W. Who wouldn't?
I think, if you bet on the match, if it's 1-1, then your skins get refunded, don't they?
Yes, indeed. So no one really wins. It just gets reset. Which I guess is better than losing.
Yeah. Get to bet another day.
Yeah, I believe that is the best way you can look at it.
They're pushing up alt mid now. One spotting in mid here. Wabbit manages to take down Dumore with the USP. Backing off there a little bit. Now Drossel pushing up into apartments with his teammates. They're going towards Boiler. Drake clearing out arches here. Hades, gets shot in the back of the head by Stanislaw.
I gotta worry. There's a really big flank coming in here now. 3 players, and they peek mid. They're gonna see a lot, but they win all these kills, and now they can just run into B. This is massive, man.
Run into A? Or why wouldn't they go A right now? I guess they don't know that both CTs are going B?
And they think they have one in each site right now, but now as one has cleared graveyard, Drossel has, he's like, all right, boys, come on back to A. Really well designed here for LunatiK. They kind of kept a feeler, so to speak, out there to make sure that A was clear. And
now, if I were Drossel, I'd play it very passively in the library. I wouldn't even peek out the door there. He gets taken down by Wabbit. I would have done that a lot more passively. Drake at arches manages to get Wabbit in the back of the head. Ocean taking down Drake, and now it's 1v2. Ocean, 54 health. Can he manage to... No, he cannot. Stanislaw takes him down.
Yeah, I mean, things were looking pretty good for follow eSports. Like, Wabbit got the initial kill. They're pressing 3 down Banana. They're getting all the information. They're getting a good flank in. I mean, the stars are aligning for the dreams that follow eSports has to get back into this game. And then, all of a sudden, LunatiK just step back out into mid, and they win those duels on the flank. And that just turns everything over back to LunatiK. And now, follow eSports, I mean, for them to win at this point would be just an absolute crazy, crazy comeback. One of those very, very rare ones that you hardly ever see. And so it's hard to kind of expect that to happen.
Yep, Wabbit gets taken down by Drossel with that MAC-10 there. Looks like it's just going to be falling apart one by one real quick here. They're just waiting to see if they're going to peek out at Banana. They don't have a lot of utility to work with. No smokes to defend B this time. It looks like they're managing to take him out, and only Hades is left with a deagle. I don't think he's going to be able to kill them all. He manages to see one at Dogs there, spamming the corner. Only got 12 health. He could kill him with just one shot easily. No, Stanislaw takes him down. It's another round for LunatiK, and it's match point.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Hades is going to have to get the witches to cut the string or something at this point for them to have any type of chance of coming back. I don't know if I called that right. Isn't that in the cartoon Hercules, though, where that Hades avatar comes from? They, like, have to cut a string to kill him
all
or
based on
something
Greek
like that?
mythology. It's the, what is it, the Fates?
Yeah, the Fates, that's right.
Yeah.
Or the Furies, or it might be the Fates.
I'm pretty sure it's
You're
the
probably
Fates.
right. You're probably right.
They
I
got
don't know.
the golden
I tried to
string
make
or
a
whatever it
really
is, and they-
shitty reference in the middle of this cast, and I ruined it. So
Yeah,
is
if they
what
snip
it
the
is.
string, you're dead. And so the only way Follow could win now is if
don't
all of
know.
LunatiK suddenly dies, which is a horrible thought. I'm
You
so
saved
glad
it,
we
man.
have that in this cast now.
You saved it, man. Thanks. And this could be the last round of this game unless Follow Esports put up an amazing defense here. They only have pistols to work with, and they're playing pretty much default spots here. So with this B hit coming in, this could be rather difficult here.
Statutory only has 15 health. He's getting ready for that pop flash, though, as they push into the B site. There it is. They managed to dodge it pretty well there. Ocean pushing out, gets taken down by Stanislaw. Statutory just holding out the smoke there, but he gets taken down. And now they have B control, but the bomb is a little late coming up Banana. Hades and Dumore having a little battle here. Dumore down to 2 HP. And that's it. LunatiK, 16. Follow gets 2.
Yep, so we are going to have a tie in the series tonight, 16-2 score. So after Cash, which was, a pretty decent game. I mean, it was much closer than that one, obviously. But, that was just a slaughter, unfortunately, for Follow. So they couldn't get the W tonight, but it is a tie. So both teams will take a point, and that pretty much does it for us tonight. Now, I know we do have some matches going on tomorrow, so just to kind of give you a heads up on that, we have Hellraisers playing Affinity tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, so you can check that out tomorrow. Also, on the North American side of things, tomorrow we are going to have Mythic playing Immortality at 8 p.m. Eastern and Maximum Effort playing Liquid at 10:15 p.m. Eastern. And we pretty much cast regular season matches for the Season 8 Pro League every day, Sunday through Thursday, from here until we have the LAN at the beginning of November. So a lot of daily CS action to catch over here on the Play CEVO channel if you want. Also, just let you guys know we're still hiring people. So if you're interested in working with CEVO as a cameraman or like in-game observer or a producer or an editor or maybe even a commentator, definitely check out CEVO.com/jobs to apply. As we did have basically Kyle at K-Smooth at my caster tonight joined off of that. So we're definitely looking to give other people chances as well as we look to grow our team. And also just hats off to you, K-Smooth. It was your first cast tonight. It was fun casting with you, man.
Thank you. You too.
Look forward to working with you more in the future. Do you have any words for the folks out there?
I'm afraid not. No words of wisdom from me tonight. Maybe in the future, though.
Yeah, that's all good, man. Well, you can definitely give K-Smooth or Kyle a follow over at Kyle Johnson VA. Definitely give him a warm welcome as it was his first time doing it. And I'm sure, as he continues to do it more, he'll fall in love with it more. And we love to have him around. So definitely cool stuff. You can also follow me at Dust Barrett. Would appreciate that. Be sure to bookmark this page so you can catch more of the Pro League action throughout the coming months. And also be sure to give a follow over to at CEVO and at MLG on Twitter. Show them your support. That way they know that you like what we're doing so we can continue to do it and maybe even grow it more. You also can give your feedback if you like the cast or if there's certain things you'd like to see changed or fixed or improved. We definitely would enjoy your feedback. Just make sure you tweet at CEVO and at MLG on Twitter what your thoughts were so that we can, take that feedback into consideration. Other than that, that's it. Thanks a lot for tuning in tonight. We will see you next time. Have a good night.